welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I wanted to share a quick and easy low-carb dessert recipe with y'all. So it has been a gross and rainy day here in Alabama, so I've had nothing better to do than experiment in my kitchen. So today, I'm going to share a low-carb berry cobbler recipe, yum, that would go perfect over the top of my mason jar ice cream recipe, which is one of the most popular recipes on my YouTube channel. I will link that down below in the description, so check that out. But this is a really simple recipe that has a great flavor payoff. So I hope that you guys enjoy this recipe. Let's hop right into it. Let's begin by preheating our oven to 375 degrees. The first thing we're going to do is make the berry filling. So for this recipe today, I am going to be using 3 cups of this berry medley I picked up at Winn-Dixie. So it's got strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. But feel free to use whatever berry you want. If you just want a strictly blueberry pie, go for it. And you can use fresh or frozen berries in this recipe. Both will work just fine. Today, I am using frozen because that is what is easiest. You will also need some xanthan gum, some sugar-free sweetener, and some lemon juice. Now I'm going to grab a medium-sized mixing bowl to mix together all the ingredients for the filling. First thing I'm going to do is throw in my 3 cups of berries. Up next, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of my monk fruit sweetener. Now 1/4 of a teaspoon of xanthan gum. And lastly, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Now I'm just going in and mixing all of this together. While I mix together the berries, I also took the liberty of kind of mashing down the strawberries just a little bit so they weren't big whole strawberries in my cobbler. But I'm just going to set this aside for just a second. And I'm going to be cooking this in an 8x8 square pan. Now I'm just going to pour my filling into the bottom of the pan and spread it out evenly. The berry filling is done, so now I'm gonna set this aside and we are going to work on the crumbly topping that goes on top of cobbler. This is very simple, takes 3 ingredients. Let's do it. You're going to need some butter, some almond flour, and some sweetener. I just went and cleaned out the bowl I used for the filling, and I'm gonna use it for the topping as well. I'm gonna start by adding in 2/3 of a cup of almond flour. And now, once again, going to use my monk fruit sweetener and add in 2 tablespoons of sweetener into the almond flour. And lastly, for the topping, I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter I'm going to pour right over the top. And now I am just gonna stir this together until a crumbly dough forms. After about a minute of stirring, you can tell that we have a bit of a crumbly dough has formed. That is exactly what you want. So I am going to grab my berry filling and just using my hands, I am just going to sprinkle this over the top of the berries. It took me only like 5 or 6 minutes to throw together this cobbler. Now I'm going to place it in my 375 degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until the top of the cobbler has a bit of a golden brown to it. My oven tends to take forever to cook everything, so I'm guessing mine is going to take about 25 minutes or so to cook. So let's pop it in the oven and I'll see y'all when it's cooked. Look at this cobbler fresh out of the oven. Those berries are boiling. There's a golden crust on top. It is cooked perfectly. Yum. My cobbler just came out of the oven and boy oh boy, doesn't it look delicious? I am super excited about this. Cody and I actually just got invited to dinner, so I think I'm just gonna sneak like a tiny little bite to try this, and I am going to bring it for dinner tonight because who doesn't love a fresh, low-carb berry cobbler? So I'm just gonna sneak a little bite from the side because no one will notice, right? It's a clean spoon, don't worry, I'm not contaminating anybody, but I'm gonna let this cool off and we're gonna give it a try. That is so good. 110% needs some low carb vanilla ice cream to go with it because it would be mwah. Oh, so good. Well guys, I hope that you enjoyed this low carb berry cobbler recipe. It is so simple to make. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't done so. And I will see y'all again real soon with another video. Bye guys.